Number 6, hiring a photographer who doesn't love weddings. I'm lucky. I love my job. My clients love that I love my job because it brings energy and fun to their wedding experience. You see, I don't really look at it as a wedding photography, but rather as emotional family photography created on your wedding day. It's all the emotions, relationships, and personalities of all your friends and relatives captured in beautiful images for you and your family to cherish for the rest of your lives. After all, isn't that what you really want? EFP, as I call it, is one of the major things that separates me from all the other wedding photographers in the area. I want to capture the love, relationships, personalities, and emotions of all your family and friends for you to enjoy and view with happy tears in your eyes for years and years to come. Aren't the people and emotions of your lifetime what matter most to you? Because it's the people and the emotions of your life that are so valuable to you. Yes, you'll also see the beautiful dresses and flowers. Yes, you'll see the lovely ceremony and the reception, but much more than that, you'll feel the emotions in these images that you and your fiance feel towards each other and towards your best friends and family members on this magical day. Yes, feel them each time you view your photographs. That's what I'm driven to do for you. You see, you want photography that speaks to you with love, respect, emotion, and the glorious feelings you'll be feeling on your wedding day. You want your photography to tell that story of your wedding day and your family and friends and the relationships you value. Most photographers, bless their hearts, just want to record the event and go home. I want you to cry when you see the photographs. Cry tears of happiness. Because in those photographs are all the people you and your husband love and care about, showing their real personalities and emotions like you never dreamed they would. Sadly, most photographers just want to get home before midnight or hurry to the next wedding they are photographing. Don't miss the emotional moments of your day because your photographer didn't have the vision to see and capture them in a sensitive, romantic way. Your day will be filled with beautiful, emotional moments that you will never experience again in your life. Those moments are what I am driven to capture for you. Here's just 3 examples of how we do this. Let me provide this for you real quick here. I'm the only photographer in Kansas City who does this, and amazing. It's an amazing and wonderful and emotional way to express your love for your dad on your wedding day. I can assure you that one of the most emotional moments in a dad's life is when he gives his little girl away at the beginning of your ceremony. Your dad will never forget it. But now there's something full of emotional magic that you can give your dad when he gives you away. At that very powerful moment in his and your life, you hand him a surprise parent's pride that he carries with him back to the pew. And as he watches your personal message to him and looks at the emotional photograph of you in your wedding gown, he begins to cry with the tears of joy and pride. It's this moment both you and your father will remember for the rest of your lives. Don't miss that moment, the magic moment when the love of your life first sees you, or the incredible moment when your fiance first sees you in your wedding gown, perfect in every way, with your lovely flowers and your beautiful veil and your headpiece, everything which you selected specifically for him, as the tears swell up in his eyes, and he tells you how very much he loves and adores you. Don't miss that moment. A magic moment with grandma, that's another great one. If you're lucky enough to still have a living grandparent, I love the moment when she reaches up and puts her arms around you and with tears in her eyes tells you how beautiful you look and how much she loves you and how proud she is of you. Don't miss that moment. Not for the world. I could go on and on. Your entire day will be made up of brief, priceless moments like these. Let's make sure first of all that your day is so beautifully organized and planned that these moments truly can happen. And then let's help you be so stress free, relaxed, but excited that you can enjoy and remember these wonderful, magical moments for the rest of your lives. How do we do that? I bet you think I'm going to say that you do this through the photography, right? Wrong. The way we help these moments happen and help you remember them is to help you have a wonderful, romantic, and emotional day. A day where everything goes perfectly or as perfect as possible. As long as we do that, the rest will take care of itself, provided your photographer knows exactly what he or she is doing. And that's That's what I will do for you. I don't know if you ever talk with a photographer. This is important. If you ever talk with a photographer who says this to you, run away. Just run away as fast as you can. If he says, or he or she says, your photographs are all you will have after the wedding is over. Your flowers will be dead. Your cake will be eaten. But you'll have your photographs. They're the most important thing about your wedding. If he or she says this, then they're not the right photographer for you. Why not? Because if they truly believe that, this photographer has a completely false impression of his or her importance and will try to run your day and take charge. Don't let that happen because the photographs are not the most important thing. The romance, emotions, and relationships are the most important thing. A great photographer will be able to capture all the great moments without detracting from the magic of your day. Huge mistake number 7: choosing a photographer who is not committed to helping you look and feel your best on your wedding day. You deserve to have a wedding day where you are the most beautiful bride any of your friends or relatives have ever seen. That's the dream of every girl when she begins visualizing her wedding day. And you deserve to have that. Let's see to it that that's exactly what happens. How? Simple. Yes, you will select the perfect dress, headpiece, veil, flowers, the shoes. Yes, you will have your hair and makeup done perfectly, but it goes much deeper than that. You see, beauty is also in the way you feel on your wedding day, the way your emotions show on your face, and the way you glow when you walk down the aisle and look in the eyes of the love of your life. Many of my brides will understand this when I say it. When you hire us to photograph your wedding, you're really paying for me to be there, to take all the pressures and tensions out of the day for you. You know that we are there and that we truly care about you and we will help you with everything so that your day goes perfectly or as perfect as possible. That's really what our brides are paying us for. The photographs are free. They're just an added bonus. You see, if you your husband, there's that word again, your husband, and your family and guests are all having a wonderful time, you'll be more beautiful than you have even dreamed you would be because there will be no tension there. And by the way, your photographs will be wonderful too because you look so wonderful and we were having such a great time. See how it all fits together to result in a wonderful day and wonderful photographs? You really can't separate them. Let me share with you a tragic story, and it's true, and a tragic story and what it means to you. Let me take a moment to tell you a true story. It's important that you hear this. Several years ago, a friend of mine, a photographer in Michigan, received a phone call from a woman whose wedding he had photographed a couple of years before. And here's what she said. The photographer in Michigan, his name was Chuck, and she said, Chuck, I just wanted to call you and tell you that our house burned down last night. And he said, oh, Sharon, I'm so sorry. And he was crying. They were crying together about it. And she said, well, we got out okay, and we were fine. No one got hurt. But I wanted you to know what I did. It's the middle of the night, and the smoke detectors are going off. We grab each other, and we run for the door. But I stopped, and I picked up our wedding photography albums you did for us from our wedding day. I left a beautiful candelabra that was my grandmother's. I left a family heirloom Bible that has been in the family for 3 generations. I left everything except that wedding album because they are so meaningful to me, those images. Everyone who I love and care about is in that album. I couldn't let them burn. Now I understand that you have the originals, and she knew that we had the originals, and we could have some of the other set of photographs made, but that wasn't why she saved them. And she said, I say them because those albums contain all the emotions, love, romance, and relationships that matter in our lives. I just wanted you to know that. Thank you so much for the wonderful photographs you created for us. And when she finished speaking, she was crying, and my friend Chuck was crying because she had just put into words what my friend and I have not been able to put into words for our entire career. So you see how emotional family photography can make your wedding photography absolutely priceless. In my humble opinion, the tender fabric of your life is sewn together with beautiful emotional moments between you and your loved ones. I want to capture and express all those wonderful moments for you and your wedding photography and accomplish this without interfering with the emotions and the romance of your wedding day. And here's what to do right now. Here's what I strongly recommend you do immediately. Pick up the phone. Give us a call at 816-550-8830. We still have your wedding date available. Here's the problem: because we are so well known and respected in the community, and because we only photograph one wedding a day, because we strictly limit our weddings to no more than 20 each year, it is very possible that we will already be booked for your day or full for the year. So do not wait even one day on this. If you agreed with and liked anything in this video, call us now. There's no charge and no obligation for this call. Let's just chat a bit, see if your date is still available, and then, if and only if you would like to, we can set up a time to get together in person and talk about your wedding. There's no charge and no obligation for this either. My name's Chris Cummins. Thank you so much for coming and watching this video. I really hope it was helpful for you. Again, if you give us a call right away, 816-550-8830. We'd love to chat with you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.